Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza Creates, and so I'm here with what I hope will be a quick project. I bought these yesterday in charity shop. I've done a charity shop haul. You won't have seen it yet. I'm putting this out before. So I bought these £2 each. Got South Yorkshire and Yorkshire, and it's just full of lovely pictures from Yorkshire. And I thought some of them nice size, and I can just turn them into either faux postcards or just make them like photographs. So I just thought I'd harvest a few today. Here we've got York. Who doesn't love York? And we'll make some ephemera was what I thought. Yeah, what I like, this is Hull, and I love those two women there, and I'm thinking I could get two out of that one. I will lose a bit of York, but you know, that's how the cookie crumbles, really, doesn't it? So let's just take a page and let's start looking at what we've got. I just loved these. So this is Fish Girls from 1951. Onshore fish processing became increasingly important to the economy of Hull in post-war Britain. The work was hard, smelly and often freezing cold. Wages for those working in the industry in the 50s was relatively good despite the poor living conditions shown in the photograph. So yeah, there it is. I don't know if there's any fishing anymore in Hull, but certainly it was a huge part of Hull, the heritage and the tragedies. I love that. So we've got these all dressed up there for the factory, and then we've got this cluster of women there. So it's about whether or not I make that 2 or 1. That is the decision I have to make. And I'm going to use my decal edge, and I'm wondering if I should back it first, so then when I cut it out the backing's already on it. I think I'm going to do that. I think that'll be a good idea. So just move that over there. Right, so I'm gonna, because I don't want too much wastage, I'm gonna cut it down or rip it down like so. I don't think I need those. No, you don't, Jess. You really don't. Right, so I've got some tea dyed paper. So if I just stick that down, it's ready backed, ready to be used. So let's get a bit of glue paper. I'm gonna do glue stick up the middle, and I'm gonna use Collard around the edges, I think, because you know me, I don't trust glue stick. Covering up the shambles, but here you go. What a shambles, some of you might think. I haven't done any crafting. So this is Tuesday now, and Thursday I was doing a bit of childcare, and so I did a little bit of, made a masterboard whilst I allowed the little girl I was looking after some tablet time. That's not giving her a tablet, that's allowing her playing on a tablet. So I did a quick masterboard. Oh, it's the last bit across, so but it's Wednesday, so it's almost a week, which is a bit unheard of for me. Not crafting for a week. Normally craft most days. There we go. Stick that down. I'm actually going to bring that back. Good. Squeeze out. Weather. We had lovely weather over the weekend, so we went to Wales. Visited Anglesey. Had a weekend. It was our Christmas present. And from Ed's mum. And the weather was lovely. Really lovely. It was quite windy. But it didn't rain. The sun shone. I got some beautiful photos. Absolutely stunning. The place was stunning. And we packed a lot in. So we're quite tired. But it was good. Really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna take that off. And take that off. And before I go any further, I want to leave that to dry because it don't cut so well when the glue's a bit wet. So let's get some other pictures. Have we got anything else on this page that I could take? Well, we've got a bit there of the shambles, so it might not all be lost. So take a bit of that. This is a very big picture there. Which I'm not sure how that could be used because it's quite large. Definitely wouldn't use these. That's one of the docks in Hull that I think has since been filled in. So I could take a bit there. That's Lendal Bridge, isn't it? So that bit's quite nice. Yeah. Just wondering, there could be side tucks, couldn't they? That one's a bit out of focus. So when they took photos back then, they had to stand really still. And this lady obviously moved because she's almost ghost-like in that it's, let me stand up so you can see a bit better. She's like so blurred around there, it's almost ghostly, and there's something there that's only got partial print of. So that's quite cool. That's quite cool, as if that was a ghost. Could be a side tuck, that, and that one. Or just a tag. Yeah, that's interesting buildings. Could be a side tuck. On here, nothing. Don't really want that. It's a bit boring. I can bin that bit. So these will need backing in the same way. Have I left that long enough to be dry? Let's see. So I'm gonna come down there. I might go a little bit. Oh, it's got a bit of white on actually. Quite nice to have a little bit of white around the edge. A little bit like an old-fashioned photo chest, that, to be fair. Let's see if I can be clever again and do that here. Yeah, that's left a bit of white on. Very large photo this for a journal, but has to be in a full-size journal as opposed to a TN style. I'm going to measure it and see. A little bit that way. There we are. Right. That is not straight there, so let's try that again. all right there. I want to come out a bit there. A bit better. So let's just check on it. Just over 5 1/4. So that's about the width of but I do like the way that's gone to make it look like a proper photo. And then you just do some inking around the edges. Don't have to. It's just how I roll. And you've got a great big journaling spot. But what a lovely picture. I could stick other things on it. I could decide to make that 2 pictures, but that's it. That is what I'm going to do with these. So I think these would be nice tags or side tucks. They're a bit long, so a page is about 8 1/4, so that needs cutting down if it's going to be a side tuck. Rip that edge off there. Quite like it. It's quite ghostly, and I like that about it. I need to cut that bit straighter. So what I think I'd do, if I was going to use this as a side tuck, I would want to fold the edge over a tad so it's got a nice edge. So if we just take bone folder of that, fold it the other way. Did such a good job there, Jez. Knots. Let's try it again. Try it the side you want to fold it. There we go. Fold that up again. So it will now fold down. So we've got a nice lip of a pocket. That works. And then if we want to fit it on a page, it wants to come down to about 8 1/4. So I think I'll take a bit up there, ready for folding over. So we've just got her on the bottom. Maybe having a page, so it would be about that height we'd want it. To about there. That's on there straight. That's stuck down there. Put my ruler along the edge here. Fold that up there. That is where it would go. And then we've got a little bit of a gusset, so things would slip in there quite well. So I think that would work. So gonna cut that bit. Where's my scissors? You took them away with you, Jez. Right, I'll use these ones. So cut there and there. And a bit there. Cut this one down because it's too wide. And I might just neaten that bit because I don't think it'll make any difference to it slipping in and out, but straighten it up a bit. It's a bit better. So then we just want that edge sticking down there. So if it's going to be a pocket, we want it to be it's always nice to have a little bit of a thicker edge. So that's like that. Ready for a side pocket. I like that. Never thought of doing that. But that is very cool. And I can ink a little bit around the edge. And that's ready for when I need it in a journal. I think that's worked really well. That fits in, although I'm not sure that that's half a sheet, Jez, to be fair. Did you cut it in half? I think you just went random. Yeah, so that's not half. It'd be about there. Be about there. That'd be about the page size. Yeah, that would still fit in. Not that I would necessarily put this photo in there, but I'm just proving that. So this would be better in a side tuck, I think. So that's that. So that's two things done. So that again could be another pocket. Do it in the same way. It's not really got much of an edge there for turning over, so I'd have to reinforce it in a different way, but I would do that the same. Got a nice little bit here. Hit them, just rip it down so that I'm not wasting too much of my tea dyed paper. And just stick these down. Oh, got a little bit there. Will that fit on there? Nah. Oh, Jess, that would be useful. And then whilst this is drying, I might go and have a little look for some other pictures. But this is just from one page. One page, and I'll have 3 bits of journaling, small journaling cards, photos, and two pockets. Or I guess it could be a belly band. I'm wondering about that one being a belly band. Actually, that's just come to me. So if this is going to be belly band, it wants to fit a page this sort of size. So what I'm going to do is rip the top off. Rip a bit of the bottom off. So that is the size I want. I want 2. So we've got lots of ripping around the edge, which is fine. I forget about doing belly bands. So that's just going to get stuck down and then chopped off. Nothing more required. There'll probably be some extra embellishing when it's going into a journal. But that's all we're getting now. And we just chop that down. There, that's all ready for a belly band. I'd probably put a little bit of something on there, but that's quite cool, and actually quite cool, something like that behind it. Put it on a page, belly band, stick something behind. Yeah, liking that. So these ones, give them a chop now. Perhaps if we get it underneath. Right, I'm not going to keep the white outline of this one. Chop that down. Take this off. Needs a little bit more off there. Oh, still missed a bit. There we go. So that's that lily. This one needs a bit more. There we go. So they need a bit of ink in. And I could stamp on it and make it look like a postcard. This is just going to be as it is. Just not really going to do much to that one. But this one, I might make it into a postcard. Now I've got a whole set of postcard stamps here. Right, I might stamp that across there as it is, and I might then trim it down slightly. Plenty of postcard stamps out there. I'm sure these are really old. I just put them all together in a, this is an old VHS case, so I just, in an organising mood some time ago, did that. Oh, that's just postcard along the top. Didn't know about that one. Is that stamped? No, it's not stamped, Jez. I must have got that at a later date and thought I'll bung that in with the postcard. Never even knew I had it. There we go. So there we go. Bit of Pebble Path. Love this colour for things like this. It's got a nice vintage sort of, I mean it's a grey, but you know, like a vintage black. That's the top. Yeah, that's the top. So I want to put it near the top because I think I'm going to trim it down. There we go. Love it. So yeah, I'm going to trim that bottom bit off. I think that'll be fine. I think we'll just trim a tad off the top. Or shall I leave it like that? I might just leave it like that. So we've got ourselves an old looking photo. And I could stick a stamp on it quite easily. I think I've got some stamps that I haven't yet put away here. Really should have a UK stamp because it's York, Jez. So, oh, there's one. With the green on. So it's May 1963 on there. Did I want it a bit older? See what I got. Oh, that's a bit smaller. Put that one on there. Yes. Like that one. We're getting stamps now. Keen on. Haven't bought a stamp, but I did see them. On Tinterweb. So sticker on there. There we go. Got myself a little postcard. And I could do a little postmark stamp there. Sometimes you do get them on the front. I want something a little bit more authentic looking. No, they're not British ones, Jez. Don't think I've got an English one. So maybe scrub that as an idea. I haven't got an English one. I don't want With Love from London because you know that's not real. I could take the Thinking of You off on that one. Yeah, shall I do that? Because I'm never going to use it with the Thinking of You on it. So let me put my glasses on. Stamps are tools, not drills. You can cut them up and make them work for you. And I am never going to want Thinking of You on there. I want it to look like a real stamp. It's really close to the line. So I've got to be careful. I'm just going to take the word off like that. Don't know where it went. Pinged somewhere. So maybe I'll take the Portobello Road off the other side. Yeah. Might leave it at that because actually having a little bit of the bottoms of the words might look a little bit like you know, like sort of franking or whatever. So let's see what this looks like when it's stamped. Yeah, I don't mind having those little bits there because that looks a bit more authentic. It does say GB 2012. But hey ho. Stick that in the corner. Yeah, like that. I like it a lot. So that is that one finished off. We'll keep those out because I might do some more. So what have we done so far? We have got postcard, we've got a nice photo, we've got a belly band, we've got a side pocket, and we've got just a little bit of a tuck. So that is a nice little collection of ready-made ephemera, and I will be doing more of these things from that book. Because I think they make lovely little pieces of ephemera. We're always looking for old postcards, don't often find them, so nice, let's make our own from our books. So, and I never thought of doing like a side tuck or a belly band out of an old photo, but I think they work really well. So yeah, why not? So hope that was useful. I said I wanted it to be a quick video. and I have done that. I think half an hour is not bad. All right then, see you all again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope to see you in the next video.